learning all about the works of Mr. George Jones. So I am on his Wikipedia page. On these deep dives, I tend to focus on the studio albums. I know there are lots of other stuff, but for my deep dives, I want to focus on the studio albums as opposed to the compilations and live albums, etc. 80 studio albums, 132 compilation albums, 3 live albums, 10 video albums, and 7 box sets. Of his studio albums, 69 of them were solo releases. 11 are collaborative releases, not counting his music with Tammy Wynette. In 1956, his debut studio LP was issued on Starday Records, appropriately titled Grand Ole Opry's New Star. Now you just have to sit back and appreciate that optimism. Right? Speak it into existence, Mr. Jones. And you certainly did. It looks like he has been with several record companies over the years, starting out with Starday Records. It looks like he then went on to Mercury Records. He released 6 albums on Mercury Records, including Country Church Time in 1959. All right, let's take a look at what he's done. The 1950s, Grand Ole Opry's New Star debuted in 1956. Again, give it up for marketing, give it up for optimism. Look at where he ended up. Grand Ole Opry's New Star, the debut album for Mr. George Jones. It was produced by Jones's manager, Pappy Daly. The album was recorded during early sessions in 1954 through 1955 and other sessions in 1956. It is also the first album to be released on the Starday label, a label that was only 4 years old. Despite its mediocre sound, due in large part to the inadequate sound of Starday recordings, sounds like they were operating on a budget, the album has become a huge collector's item. Online sales of original copies have ranged up from 200 to 500 buckaroos. On October 15, 2013, the album was reissued by Reserve Records with the first 250 copies cut on blue vinyl and included a rare 45 of Jones, Thumper Jones's release. The debut album by Mr. George Jones, Grand Ole Opry's New Star. You gotta love it.